All right, so that was Kees, and here she is joining us now. What's up, Kees?
Hey, how you doing?
So good. Thank you for being here. Why don't we just start right off the rip? Why do you think you are self-made and should be the winner of this competition?
I think I am self-made because all I've done my whole life is train, and I've been doing everything to become a successful independent artist all on my own. Like, I graduated music industry in college. I studied the business side. I know what my contracts mean. When they come to me, I can say yes, I can say no. I do all my own album art. I write all my own music. I vocal produce every single one of my songs. I do all the emails, the PR blasts, you name it. I'm doing it on my own, down to the music videos, who's eating what the cameraman is gonna have for lunch. I am the one planning that.
Wow, it really is a full-time job to do everything, so good for you for making that happen. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your backstory? Where are you from? How'd you start musically? What's your story?
So my parents originally are from Armenia, so they moved to LA and they met here, and they had me and two other glorious babies, which are my siblings. And I'm a born and raised LA girl, and that has impacted me a lot because our Armenian culture is food, music, family, and love, and a lot of passion. So I've kind of weaved that into my music and like incorporate Armenian elements and melodies and stuff. So it's a conglomerate of East and West, and that's what I am.
Is there artists out there that you have seen that have successfully incorporated their family history into their music?
I would say Camila Cabello, 100%. Her Cuban background, like she wrote a song about her dad, which I was like in tears watching. Bawling. I kind of have a very similar relationship with my father, and I've like sung him his favorite Armenian song, and like his reaction went viral on TikTok because he was bawling when I was singing, and like I feel like there are a lot of artists, and Dua Lipa, she's Albanian and she like nods to her country a lot. Yeah.
Very cool. How do you think social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, has impacted your career and just overall the music industry in general?
I've realized that you're not going to be anything without social media. Like, you have to connect with your audience. You have to build a presence. You have to be interesting and be yourself and be authentic on top of everything else, and not try to follow a trend, but be a trend, and people will follow you.
Absolutely. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the song that you submitted for this competition and maybe your songwriting process in general?
Of course. So the song I submitted for the competition is called Into the Darkness. I went at this with the premise of adding all my Armenian elements into it. So you can hear Armenian traditional drums in there. You got traditional melodies, but I'm singing in English. And on top of that, I kind of like snuck in some Armenian words, like chants, party chants we have in the chorus, and like you'll sing along to it, but you won't know what you're saying. And the song kind of is just about doubt, like not knowing what the future holds. Being an independent artist is hard, and there's a lot of hurdles you have to jump through. So it's kind of just about following the journey and trusting that the universe will pay you back for it, you know, flying into the darkness, running straight ahead.
Absolutely. Well, you're in a great place because there's only 8 of you up for the title of Self-Made Champion. What do you think it is about you that the audience is going to see, that they're going to connect to, and that's why they're going to vote for you to be self-made?
I think my music comes from a very authentic place, because music is my therapy, and I always feel at peace because I'm able to get whatever I'm feeling out in a song. I'm able to write it out, and sometimes lyrics will come out of me that I didn't even know I was feeling until I sat down at the piano. So I feel like as long as I can connect with people and make them feel what I'm feeling, or make them feel heard, put words to their feelings that they don't know how to put words to, then I think I've won at that point.
Oh, that's a great answer. Let's go back to your childhood. So when you were having visions of what your future looked like, or being a star, or maybe you didn't even want to do music, how did your childhood kind of impact where you are now?
I think I've always been a singer. Like since birth, my mom told me I was screaming like my entire year on Earth, my first year on Earth, my mom was like, you would pick a note to scream at the highest to just make sure you annoyed everyone in the house. And I wouldn't even talk. I would sing everything. If I was doing homework, I was like reading my social studies book, you know, like with melodies, singing it. And I went into musical theater at like 4 years old, and ever since I've never stopped.
That's amazing. Okay, now what is it about you that maybe the audience doesn't know that you'd like to share now?
I think I'm showing this side of me more and more, but I'm a goofball. I'm very, very goofy. All my stuff is up till now, but like I think now with social media, like trying to open up more and be myself, like I am kooky, guys. And a lot of people don't know that. And people wouldn't guess it, but I am.
Right. Well, it's nice to have, you know, multifaceted personality. What about hobbies outside of music when you're not in the studio or singing? What do you like to do?
I'm a dancer as well, so I love dance. My whole life is centered around stage, obviously. But I draw. I love to go on hikes. I'm a huge foodie, so I go restaurant hunting with my friends all the time. Yeah, other than that, I like to cook.
Do you like dessert? Are you a dessert person when you go out to eat?
Absolutely. Well, I'm an appetizer, entree, and dessert type of person.
Right.
So we gotta try a little bit of everything.
There's nothing off limits. All right, now, so what would winning this competition do for you, career-wise, personally? Tell us what you feel about that.
I think it would just be validating more than anything else that I'm on the right path and the darkness has a light at the end of the tunnel, you know, just to keep chugging away, and like hopefully this will bring me more of an audience and more of a open stage to stand on.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here, Kees. Awesome stuff. Guys, if you're rocking with what Kees has to say, all you got to do is vote for her. And if she has the most votes, that's it. She will be the winner of Self-Made. So thanks for joining us, Kees. We'll see you later. Bye.
Thank you so much.